Yo, hey everyone. So in this video, it's not a formal video. It's pretty formal, but it's quite informal too, because in this video I'll be addressing the matters about the macro situation in Fish. It's not like my usual montages, and yes, this is on a Tuesday. This video is not about the montages or anything, but it's actually about the situation on Fish that's really controversial about the macro situation. Like if you've heard of the word macro, I'll be explaining everything in this video and my opinions about the macro situation, which is actually really controversial. So please don't take any of these personal. If you're using macro, I don't really disregard you or disrespect you. I just feel like that you're not experiencing the game to its full potential if you are using a macro. So yeah, I'll be explaining of that in this video, and so see y'all. So this whole macro situation started in late October to early November, when the game was first becoming popular, and its popularity started increasing, with the player amount increasing rapidly to rates of 200k people active. And you would realize that a lot of these servers that seem full are actually bot servers. And in this video, I will just explain all of my feelings about this macro situation of Fish using a voiceover, because I don't really have much time because of my exams coming up. Yes, it's the start of year, and I'm having exams very soon. So I'm going to use these few minutes to explain to you about the macro situation and my feelings about it. So first of all, the macro situation. Fish was actually made to be a relaxing, chilling game that was made for people like students like me. Like after a long day of school or during the weekends, finally they can use their phones or their iPads or their computers, whatever. They come back to play a relaxing game of Fish. A fishing game that's based on Stardew Valley or Star something Valley. Sorry, because I don't really know the game. I've never played it, and I only heard it from the big content creators. This video was heavily inspired by one of the other Fish content creators who talked about the macro situation. I forgot his name, but I'll just type it in text here. So yeah, it's right on the screen, because I actually took this video idea from him, and my video was heavily inspired by his. So his, my opinions are about the same as his. This game, so the macro means something, an automated task that the computer is doing for you. The task could be manual or it could be automated using the macro itself. So Fish players have found a way to create macros, like in Soul RNG. I don't even know how they created the Fish macros, and I can't use my computer, and my computer got taken away in like late July in 2024, so I haven't used the macro for months, or should I say last year. Yeah, what? Okay, so this is a serious topic. Okay, no jokes. Okay, so yeah, that's technically about the macro situation, and honestly, I don't know what I feel, but in my opinions and my feelings are really clear to myself, and I feel that the people using macros aren't experiencing the game to its complete full potential. What I mean is, in simpler words, people who are using macro to play the game aren't actually enjoying the game. And why do I say this? Because I had a friend who used macro to finish the game at level to 750. I can't really say he used macro. He had a friend who used the macro for him because he doesn't have a computer. And if the person who I'm talking about is watching this video, he or she would know what I'm talking about, or that I'm talking about them. So now to the main point of this video. Macro, actually you can macro. Macro to the Fish developers is not banned. But in my opinion, I severely, heavily, I don't know what word to use, just heavily suggest you to not use a macro, because it would definitely reduce your game experience, the level of your experience. It will make your experience not as good as players like me and Ryan, who's beside me right now, who are actually enjoying the game by just playing it and having fun. So why do people use macro? People use macro to sell, to earn money from this relaxing game. For me, I've never traded anything in the game except for enchant relics, but for me, I've never really bought or sold anything in the game Fisch, because the game is a relaxing game for you to grind yourself. Actually, I'm not supposed to say the word grind. This game was supposed to be a relaxing game that is supposed to be really amazing. But at the start, when I just started playing Fisch, I misunderstood the potential, the meaning of this game. And because I misunderstood and miscalculated the meaning of this game, I was wrong. Yes, I was wrong. At the start, I thought that this game was a grinding game where you have to work hard to get good stuff, and then you'll be able to flex on your friends. That was my understanding of the game before I reached level 50. Yes. And I did tell that to one of my friends, Ali, and I apologize, because you were right and I was wrong. We kind of had a mini argument. It wasn't really an argument. It was just a opinion difference that we had when I first started Fisch. I called it a grinding game, when Ali just said she plays just for the fishing factor, and she played it for fun. And she didn't call it a grind, which I couldn't understand why, because in my opinion of that time, Fisch was indeed a grinding game. And now I realize how wrong I was, so I apologize for that, everyone, and Ali too, if you're watching this video. So back to topic. So in as a summary, because I'm running out of time, yes. As a summary, macros, you can choose the macro if you want, but that will ruin your experience of the game, because you're not experiencing the game fully. Because this game, you're supposed to relax and play it by yourself instead of just having a program automate it for you. So, as a summary, Fisch is a relaxing game that you should be playing by yourself and without macros. So I hope this video helped you all understand more about my opinions and the Fisch macro situation. So this is an unofficial video, and my next official video will be on Friday, tomorrow. So I hope to see you all then, and make sure to subscribe and like to my channel. I'll be face revealing at 1,000 subs, and I'll be able to earn money from 500. So see you.